Whoopi shuts down. Meghan McCain on The View, baby. That wasn't Whoopi. That was Karen. Her real name. Whoopi's real name is Karen. It's not spelled like Karen. It's Caryn. Okay. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe and do click the bell. Watch this clip, and I'll come back with some more.
Congratulations, Senator. I watched your race closely just like everyone else, and you talked a lot about unity on the campaign trail and the need to unify the country and unify Georgians. But progressives across the country are celebrating that your election could mean adding 2 states, eliminating the filibuster, and packing the Supreme Court with more members. Your colleague Joe Manchin has joined with Republicans to reject those ideas. Chuck Schumer this morning tweeted, quote, "buckle up." So you can understand how it's hard for Republicans like me to believe in the spirit of unity. And I want to know, will you do the same thing as Joe Manchin and agree not to follow up on all of those things?
Well, I'm not focused on any of those things. And as I've moved across Georgia, those are interesting conversations inside the Beltway. But I've been on the campaign trail for months, and I'll tell you what ordinary people are asking me about. They're wondering, are they going to lose their health care in the middle of a pandemic? We've got 1.8 million Georgians who have pre-existing conditions. Sometimes these words just become political buzzwords. So we ought to unpack what that means. We're talking about people.
Senator, I do believe that average Americans care about packing the courts. And I just want to know if you would agree and join Joe Manchin and agree that you're not for that.
My job is to take the concerns that are being raised by my constituents. And what I'm telling you is that they're asking about their health care. They're asking about whether or not they can earn a livable wage for working hard every day. And they're wondering, when in the world are they going to get relief after waiting for it for months? And right now, what is the Senate doing? They're engaged in a shameless exercise of privilege and power, challenging the basic norms of our government. The people of Georgia rose up and rebuked that kind of politics last night. And I intend to represent their interests in the U.S. Senate to make sure they have health care, to make sure that they enjoy a livable wage, and that their voice can be heard in their democracy.
Senator, I understand that. Okay. I'm just asking you a direct question and asking if you would join him.
Actually, I just
wanted to know if you would join him.
I'm going to end this. Hey, listen, we're going to say thanks to the Senator-elect, Reverend Raphael Warnock, and we will be right back. Thank you for coming back, sir.
So I just wanted to give you guys the whole question about Meghan McCain, and then Whoopi saying what she said. And so, and then after that, the executive producer, Brian Theta, who's like always on Meghan McCain's side, came on and basically said there's no drama, there's no this, there's no that. And that's very, very odd for a person that's behind the scenes to come on a national program and talk in front of the camera, in front of millions of people, to even address a situation here. We know there's issues. We know there's drama. This is what, her 3rd day back, and there's an issue. Yesterday, when I did the reporting between Meghan and Joy, Whoopi was like, "I'm not playing with them," and she entered the segment. So there's obviously a sense of drama there. And so, the guy, he didn't answer the question. Raphael Warnock, he didn't answer the question. So I understand where Meghan McCain was coming from when she repeatedly asked questions. I'm fair. I don't like the girl, but she asked the man questions multiple times. So I mean, it's not her fault that he couldn't simply answer the questions. And in reality, I did some research on him. There's not really any backlash against him or any scandals in the media. I think he had based on her name, I think she's like Nigerian. I know he allegedly had a crazy Nigerian wife, allegedly, and tried to frame him, saying that he ran her over with the car and stuff. So I guess I don't know, maybe she was trying to make a scandal out of something to be on television and get some clout. But the man is pretty popular. He grew up with 11 brothers and sisters, according to the site. That's a whole bunch of people. I'm not sure if they meant 11 siblings, because 22 siblings is a little high. I doubt they have 22 siblings. So he actually outperformed President-elect Joe Biden in some counties. 88.5% of the vote, with 98% of the vote reporting, and Joe Biden only had 85% of the 88.5% that Warnock had. So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. And so he also wants to follow the footsteps of Martin Luther King Jr. He's an activist. He came from low income housing, as he said on the show, and he couldn't even pay for college, and still got a PhD with the support of, low interest student loans and grants. So, I mean, he came from a situation where, the majority of the people in this country are coming from. And so he's not from that 1% of people that are really focused on the stock market and use that as kind of a commentary or a saying, from the Republican Party. So, I mean, he making me want to move to Georgia. So in regards to this drama, dude, I mean, there's drama on the show. Come on now. We all know y'all trying to make it seem crystal clear. Yeah, The View knows I report on issues. I've tagged them before. I tagged Brian Theta before in one of my videos. They all know that I talk about them. And there's even a YouTuber or that is someone on social media, influencer. I'm not sure if they're a YouTuber, but they do commentary as well, where they post about The View. And some of the hosts actually follow that Twitter page, and Brian Theta also follow that Twitter page, but they don't follow me because I give you all the real. I don't just give, a lot of these people that they follow, they're positive with the commentary, which I think I'm positive with the commentary, but I give you guys what you are thinking, what you want to hear. And then when that comes into play, you're seen as negative and mean. So, I mean, the man should have answered her question point blank in the period. And Whoopi, I made a video about this already. Whoopi is tired of Meghan McCain. I told y'all she's tired of her. There is definitely drama behind the scenes. You can even look at Joy Behar's face while the executive producer Brian Theta was explaining no drama, which I found out very odd that he came on air. You don't do that in television. You don't. Producers are always in your ear. When you have a headpiece of IFB in your ear as a host, they're always in your ear no matter what. So, I mean, the fact that he had to come on television to cover up because he know all of these media outlets are going to cover it because they received a big backlash at one time. And Whoopi is not trying to, be in the media like that. Like, Whoopi learned from 2004 when she got, exiled, when she got blackballed. And she didn't work for 5 years after making a, comedic commentary about Bush, one-liner, and then, the right took it terribly, and she didn't work for 5 years, and Barbara Walters gave her a chance on The View. So, I mean, Whoopi's not trying to, get into that. All Whoopi's focuses on is paying her bills and retiring and making sure she has money for her daughter and her grandkids. That's it. So, I mean, there's drama. Meghan McCain was pissed. She was even pissed before that situation happened, while the other hosts were asking Raphael Warnock questions. So there's something that's obviously happened before then behind the scenes, and not just what Brian was talking about. And so, I mean, it is what it is. And, there's definitely drama there. I don't care what they say. That's tea, baby. There's drama there for sure. And so they're just trying to make it seem like there's not drama. And they're trending on Twitter, okay? They were trending, Whoopi cutting off Meghan. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell if you're new to my channel. I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe and click the bell. I reply to as much comments as I can. I actually try to do all of them. I get exhausted sometimes, like yesterday. So subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay.